This is the Samsung A06 and today I'll be doing an unboxing for you. I'll also share my thoughts on its design and main specs. This is a brand new device released in August 2024 and it's Samsung's most affordable phone in the current lineup. But as you will see later, it looks good. Samsung has updated their packaging slightly. Attached to the tiny box inside, we find a small tool for opening the SIM tray. The packaging now opens like a curtain, providing a friendlier unboxing experience. Inside, we find the usual quick start guide and a USB-C to USB-C cable. There's no power brick included though. As usual, the phone is wrapped in soft paper. I expected the A06 to resemble the A15, and that's true. It has the same exact shape, thin and comfortable in the hand. The back has a nice plastic finish that reflects light, and thanks to the vertical lines, fingerprints aren't too visible. While it's a bit longer than Samsung's more expensive models, the A06 still looks good. When compared to the A15, the A06 is roughly 1 cm longer, has fewer reflections on the back, and features only 2 camera lenses. Otherwise, the right side is identical, with a small bump housing the volume and lock buttons. The left side has the SIM tray in the usual spot. On the top, we find a noise-cancelling microphone, while the bottom has the familiar setup with a 3.5mm headphone jack, a microphone, a USB-C port, and a speaker. I also did a video about the A15, you'll find it below in the description. I have to say, I like the direction Samsung is heading with their designs. The previous entry-level model, the A04s, felt cheaper, whereas the newer models look more premium. If we look at the cameras, it's good to know that the upcoming A06s will feature 3 cameras, and it's expected to launch in October or November this year. Let's now look at the main specs. First of all, I appreciate that Samsung has reduced the size of their cheapest phone. Though it's still long, all the measurements indicate a more compact device. It's definitely thinner and easier to handle. Unfortunately, the display has suffered a major downgrade. Although the colors are decent on this large 6.7-inch PLS LCD display, the resolution is low, at only 720 by 1600 pixels. The previous model had a Full HD Plus resolution. On top of that, it only supports a 60Hz refresh rate. A big disappointment for the display, but as you will see later, they also made some upgrades. The base model comes with 64GB of internal storage, expandable up to 1TB via a microSD card. As for the hardware performance, keep in mind that this is Samsung's cheapest phone. The CPU and GPU are good enough for multitasking, but nothing great. I do feel like it runs smoother than the A05s. Additionally, it comes with a recent Android 14 and will receive up to 2 major OS updates. The selfie camera is capable of taking 8MP photos, while the back houses a 50MP main camera and a depth sensor. Camera performance is just decent, good enough for family photos. Surprisingly, Samsung has added 60 frames per second Full HD video recording, a feature that is not available on the more expensive A15. The battery is, as usual, large and long-lasting, but there's an upgrade here too. Compared to its predecessor, the A06 now supports 25 watts fast charging. In conclusion, Samsung's most inexpensive smartphone looks good. It comes with a downgraded display, but aside from that, there are improvements across the board. I hope you found this first look helpful. I'll be doing more videos where I compare different smartphones, so if you're interested, hit that subscribe button and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers guys!